And we're live.
What? You need to warn us about these things. My ring light isn't even on.
You have a ring light?
Yes, I'm blind by it. I can't see.
I have a whole box light, which is cool.
Oh, yeah, diffuser type thing. What about you, Ella? What light do you have?
I have a blue desk light.
Ooh,
There you go.
lovely.
Mine is orange.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Also known as lamp.
A professional lamp. So speaking of D&D and Moorland in the morning, because we had technical difficulties, which is very close to a difficulty. Nobody heard anything that I was saying last time.
But they heard what we were saying, which is,
Which was awful.
Yeah.
No.
Just a lot of,
be a
oh
fun
wow.
kind It will be a fun game for people to work out what was going on. So I think we just don't tell them and let them figure it out.
But yeah, thankfully it was more of a combat kind of episode. So what happened last time is my question.
We got our butts handed to us. That's what happened.
I don't know, because I feel like, in terms of, what is the words I'm looking for? In terms of the scale of a whole city overrun by like radioactive, super strong zombie creature types, like us surviving is, I think, it's not like we were going to be like, cool, we fought these 3 people, war creatures, and now to the rest of the city, to the next like 1,000 plus of them. I think getting away is winning. Yeah, and it's not like we're grinding, it's not like they're Pokemon. It's not like
We're not trying to get them.
yeah, and we're not leveling up as far as I can tell. So
Not up to that fiasco. But there was some clutch moves in that. There was like the fly and the banishment, and then losing fly and falling to the ground. All great moves.
yay!
Finnick having like 5 spell slots.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Which I have again now, right? No.
We short rested. Yeah, we short rested on a in the pocket dimension on top of the roof.
Yes. So I didn't
And
have
then
a lot.
Pardon?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Anyway,
I bounced into an eagle and flew us all out of the city north.
can we go back to the beginning?
Of the campaign? I don't know. Seems like a lot.
So there was this halfling called Goose.
Yeah.
Who fought in Messiah, and then okay. But also because I feel like we weren't clear about what happened. I think we just commented on what happened. We got attacked by some zombies, and Stan nearly died, and
Classic.
we kind of putted around till we got out of the situation and threw a bunch of spells at it, and then we flew away, and then
turned into a giant eagle and flew out of the city to the north, maybe not, we don't know. But we found a hill which had like some light shining from it, and there was a cottage there, and then the light disappeared, and then the cottage is being surrounded by the undead. And then we sent in Ori, thank you, and the scholars to go and look around. There's like a necromancy basement with a big scary symbol on the ceiling. We found a letter which said that the symbol is creating something which can attract the dead, and I think it's something to do with their old family. Like the undead is the old community or something that lived in this area. Or I might have made that up. I don't know. I'm still blind in my left eye. It's really weird. But there's a way to reverse the effect, to push all the undead away by going around and destroying all the iconography which has got the necromancy in it. So we know where they all are. There's one in a displacer beast taxidermy of a displacer beast. Yeah. There's one in the barrel in the kitchen. There's one in the there's like a harpsichord with some like skeleton feet, which is making it operate. There's one there. There's a desk. Is there a hand in the office desk? I've written hand desk office.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a severed head somewhere.
In a wardrobe.
In a wardrobe.
Think in the bedroom?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, just to go over it, you found kind of necromantic energy, from in a water barrel in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a hand-shaped aura there. In the office, you found actually kind of both enchantment and necromantic energy.
Okay.
The enchantment possibly kind of a musical instrument, something that shaped. And the necrotic energy was in the writing desk. Let me just check, is that true? Then you also just quickly finding this found some necrotic energy in the bedroom as well, looking like a kind of a, I don't know, small pot possibly of necrotic energy. It's difficult to tell through the aura. And then in the cellar that Ori is currently in, I presume, you saw the necrotic energy in the wolf head symbol that's covering the entirety of the ceiling above. And then you're flying, or did you go in?
We landed in there. That's how it ended, I think.
Right. So as you walk over the very creaky kind of cottage wooden porch, the creaks with every movement you make, you walk into the small kind of one floor cottage, everything smelling of damp and mildew, and in the distance you can hear the moans of the undead that are drawing closer, surrounding the cottage.
Good. Quickly out of game, I think we said Raya was doing the Displacer Beast, Fennec was doing the two in the office, and I was doing the one in the kitchen and bedroom. I think that's what we said.
All right.
And then we have to destroy them, then we have to go downstairs, we have to get fresh blood using there's a blade somewhere down there, a special blade. Or a magic, or if we have a magic sword, which we do.
My sword would count as a magic blade.
Yeah, we'll be able to draw blood with a magic sword.
Or we can try the other one.
What's the other one?
There's one down, the one you just said that.
There's one down there.
The magic blade. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and yes, I should have said the in the living room, the head of the Displacer Beast is one of the necrotic energies as well. But yeah, if you've landed, gone kind of across the porch, walked into the living room, you see the snarling head of the Displacer Beast that's mounted over the mantelpiece of the ruined living room. Looking around, you see a fireplace, you see two bookshelves, a worn yellow couch, and a trapdoor that leads to the cellar that Ori and the scholars went to, as well as dirt and kind of dead leaves covering the floor.
Okay, I'm going to stay near the entrance in case the undead get close, and I can try and hold them off.
I will go to the kitchen. Here, and I'm going to keep the scholar's head is just going to like float right next to you, just as there.
I'm going to rush to the study.
All right.
And and Inkblot's words are going to float back into my head as I remember what she said were the foci.
Well, let's hope you remember then, huh?
Inkblot's words are gonna
In the
float.
desk, the
Okay.
harpsichord feet.
Ah, that would have been obvious, really.
So,
the skeletal feet.
as you all rush towards your different objectives, start with you, Fennec. You open the office door. Inside, you see a bookshelf, a writing desk, and kind of an old, worn-looking harpsichord. And the moment you open the door, you start hearing a kind of a slow, discordant lullaby. This harpsichord apparently being able to play itself. It's out of tune, but still, it's playing. And as you kind of look closer, you see two severed, stomping feet that are pumping away at the harpsichord's pedals.
Creepy. Mournland, more like cliche land. Okay, no one here to hear what I have to say. Get out my self-forged.
It might be for the best.
Self-forged act. Oh, now Inkblot's words float so easily into my head.
Inkblot's judgment.
I've internalized it. So anyway, off I go with my self-forged axe. And I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to read and shout mentally. Is anybody in the feet at all?
You get no response. I should say, before, because the detect magic was cast, the writing desk itself has some kind of a strange, slightly mutated enchantment magic, the entirety of the desk itself, as well as something inside having a necrotic energy.
I don't know that, though, because it wasn't my spell.
I would have told you.
Yeah.
And I would have remembered. Okay, bring my axe down on the harpsichord.
Okay.
I have one job. Destroy foci.
All right. 1 second. As I
Oh no.
to do this
Are
import.
you looking at the armor class of a harpsichord?
Yeah, there probably that is somewhere.
That's very funny.
Okay, there it is.
You have a comedy lamp in your room, Ella.
I really tried to pause on muting so I had a good follow-up line, like, I'm my own comedy lamp, but I don't, so I'm sorry, everyone.
I feel like the facial expression that dripped with disdain was enough of a response.
Roll an attack,
Noted.
Fennec, as you bring your Sunforger down.
Sure, and
On
just
the
for
thing.
anybody watching, I'm unwell.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm quite unwell.
Wow. All right. So the moment you kind of bring the weapon down on those two stomping feet, they immediately kind of split almost in a dance move, and you just hit just the kind of floor between them. They turn on you at this point, lifting kind of high up in the air and coming down on you, attacking you. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
So both of them miss at this point in time. Do you wish to continue attacking them?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Awesome. Come on, Fennec. You can do it. No, I can't do it.
8 is a miss. It attacks you. An 8 from this thing as well. This is a Charlie Chaplin.
just like
Combat.
yeah, it's like Tom and Jerry
Yeah.
You're chasing these feet.
Yeah. Let's say that they're running around, kind of jumping onto the bookshelves, jumping on the harpsichord, and then trying to stomp you, and you keep trying to like swat them away. Go ahead and roll again to attack.
Sure. Let's be better this time. Okay, 17.
17 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh wait, I did my versatile. Hey, not so bad.
Nice.
Yeah, 12 is more than enough to kind of cut them in half as they just land. Immediately they start to kind of bubble with this kind of a viscous green, as if the skin itself is melting off. The bones, the muscle is melting off, and they kind of slowly start to form this puddle in the middle of the room. The sound has stopped, the music has stopped, obviously.
Ha! And I look around for nobody who's seen it, and I'll be like, cool. And off to the desk I go.
All right.
Have we heard any of this? Like the smashes and her
Yeah,
running
absolutely.
around?
Yeah, you would have heard that.
Cool.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna say anything. Just gonna.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I might be hid in a barrel.
All
I
right.
might be drowning.
Yeah, let's cut to Raya at this point. You went to the kitchen?
No, I think I was staying in. So I'm going to try and deal with the displacer beast head. Which I'm
Gotcha.
hoping it's not hung up too high on the wall for me to reach it. Because I forget that I'm not a half elf anymore.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. You could move the furniture around to get high enough to hit it.
Yeah.
If that's the wish.
Yeah, I'll move a coffee table or something, or a chair, get up and get the sunblade out and just try and smash at the face of this displaced beast.
Yeah, go ahead. As you start attacking the displacer beast on top of the mantle, you hear from the study, from the office, sounds of just a quick song, the start of a song, and then immediately kind of thrashing and kicking and curse words from in a hobgoblin language, I presume. You rolled.
I haven't rolled it. Please.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, 28 is more than enough. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, is it undead? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say no. It's not. It's not a creature per se.
Sure. 18?
18, yeah. So as you cut it, you kind of going down the middle, your lightsaber, you start seeing something emerging from its throat. Like this kind of almost a geyser that starts forming this force. And as you cut through it, you see that the magic has been cut short as well with your attack. And instead of what possibly would have been kind of a fountain of blood, there's just kind of rivulets trickling down at this point. Cut to Inkblot.
Okay. Barrel. There's meant to be a barrel in here. I'm gonna find wherever that is.
So walking around the kitchen, you see fresh food, eerily, perfectly preserved, still, as is like common at this point. You've noticed this before in the Moorland. You also find a cold fireplace with kind of a grease-stained roasting spit, and next to it a barrel of filthy black water.
I'm going
Drink
to.
the water.
Oh, Fennec, get out of my head! Trying to goad me into something stupid. I'm gonna peer, see if I can see anything in the water.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
If you're already looking into it, why not take a sip?
Shut up, Fennec.
It's only a bad idea if it goes wrong.
Looking down into the murky black water. There's a little light, mainly coming from Raya's sword.
Mm-hmm.
You do see something in there, kind of almost like a spider who's like flat against the bottom of the wooden floor of the barrel, kind of just there, shivering slightly.
I am going to get the small knife I have. I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to hold it and I'm going to try and skewer it to and then scoop it out on the knife.
All right, roll an attack.
Would that be like a? Well, as you know, I've got a dagger, so I'm just going to use a dagger.
Actually, make an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics. Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh, all right, nice. Let me just. Athletics, there we go. Yeah, natural 20 is enough against an 18, which was also a high roll, but 20 beats an 18. So you kind of skewer it. It tries to move away from you, and as you're pulling it up, it's kind of holding itself against the barrel as you're pulling it up. And as you roll a 2d4 for me as well, or whatever the damage is for a dagger.
Oh, that's going to be...
It's lower, I think.
Actually, I've got it here. Damage. You must roll before... Okay, ignore this attack roll. No more. Oh, do I get a critical hit? Don't I?
I'm going to say... No, not at this point.
Oh. Well, that's going to be a 3.
That's absolutely enough. And as you kind of pull it out from the barrel, the moment it leaves the water, it almost starts to kind of, face hug you, and then goes limp. It's what you see is I can show you that immediately. It's a kind of cut off hand with a wolf symbol, kind of almost burned into it. But right now, dead and limp.
Wonders. Okay. I will pop that in my pocket. I'll shout, "Run down!" And I'm going to run into the bedroom.
As you turn, Inkblood, from the kitchen window, it's in your periphery, something moving out there, like something moving in the darkness. And as you turn away, you hear as the kitchen window is crashed, shuttered open. We're going to roll initiative. And at this point in time, as you've been all busy doing your little objectives, the undead have gotten closer and closer and closer.
Yeah. So I've got quite a few of those done, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Right.
How many did we do? 2 or 3?
2 or 3, depending on if the feet were... Because I feel like...
If the
the
feet
symbol
were
on the
too...
there's 5, and the symbol on the ceiling is
I think
1.
I think the feet were 1.
Okay.
I don't think
Because we have 6.
would have allowed me to. They were acting as a pair. They were one creature. You got 2 and 1. Well done, Fennec.
I wonder if it's like because so you did the feet, I've done a hand. The jugular, maybe that was literally like the throat in the Displacer Beast. Maybe that was literally its jugular. I'm about to go get a head. Maybe there's another hand in the jaw and it's like one of each limb.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
All right, so...
Oh, right, rolling initiative.
Oh, yeah, roll initiative.
I'm not just chatting. Okay.
Give me something good.
Oh, it's sick.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
No, this is one circumstance where I would quite like to do this, but that's the way the dice go.
Yeah.
So, outside, yeah, you hear the kind of footsteps through the grass. Outside, you hear also like just hands against the wooden frames of this building, against the windows. These creatures are not smart, but they're trying to find their way in. Speed 30.
I imagine we were clever enough to close the front door, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, good. Also, I can't see Fennec.
I'm in the desk. I'm in the small room.
Here?
I'm over here. Yeah. That's exactly right.
I can't see you on my screen.
It's a wall. There's a wall.
Ah, clever.
Well, with a very high, all of you really high rolling, except for Raya. But yeah, Fennec and Inkblot. Fennec, you're first.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go over here to the desk. Wait, the desk is here. 5 feet to the desk.
Sure.
And I'm going to open the drawer. Is that an action or is that a bonus action?
That would be an action.
Well, I guess I have to. So, oh wait, no. I'm just going to slam my hammer onto the desk.
All right. 1 second.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I forgot who I am. Maximum chaos, please.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, this hand, I didn't see it. That's cool. Okay. Sun forger more than meets the eye. Nice.
Ooh, good.
22. Yeah, you definitely put a fairly strong kind of dent into it, like kind of piercing the wood of it. It's a sturdy desk, but you've made a lot of damage to it. As you start to pull back your hammer, is it? Yeah, correct. Not an axe.
Hammer, yeah.
Yeah. Your hammer, it doesn't move. It's stuck to the desk. It should come loose. It's not stuck in the wood. It seems like magically. It's almost like, super glued suddenly to the desk.
Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Inkblot.
Okay. No, it's Ori's turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Ori.
How dare you? How dare you? Well, Ori's going to open the drawer.
All right. I want Ori to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It's not good, is it? Saving throw. Okay.
With an 11, Ori kind of lands on the desk, or however she does it. The point is, unfortunately, that the moment she makes contact with the desk, you hear her kind of, and you see Ori trying to flap her wings, trying to get off the desk.
Oh,
She
no.
is stuck on the desk.
Okay.
That's Ori's turn.
So, I mean, Ori will try and sting the desk.
Sure. Make an attack, Ori.
Oh, I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
There you go. Make a roll again. Strength ability saving. No, that's an ability. It should be a saving throw as well.
I'm not sure if on this sheet that the complexity of that can be done. Yeah, I'm happy to roll a 20 and we can do it in some way if you want.
I imagine they won't have any bonuses, so it will just be a strength check will be the same as a strength saving throw for Ori in terms of numbers.
If it's -2, it's the same, I think. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But yeah, with an 18, Ori seems to almost get stuck, but manages to then free herself. Also, you can do it on this sheet if you right-click on the saving throws thing, then it pops out the list.
Oh.
But yeah, there you go. All right, Ori is free.
Oh, cool. Great. And Ori is,
I will say though, I'm gonna say that because it was, Ori tried to do an action to open a drawer, had this whole ordeal to go through. I think that's 6 seconds. I think that's her main action to do.
Oh.
So if there's anything with a bonus or a movement,
Nah. I think, where did I go? What is happening? I have been turned into a dragon.
You have always been a dragon, my child.
There we go. Maybe that fixed it.
Just a bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Ori.
some weird thing that happened. Oh, where is Fennec? I can't even see Fennec anymore.
Yeah, I've been deleted. First I was dragon and then I got deleted.
There we go.
Ori would probably whisper telepathically what had happened,
Mhm.
and Fennec would be like, "Yeah, thanks, Ori. I figured that out." Yeah, the desk is sticky. Thanks.
Yeah, there's a weird time thing. I don't know why it keeps. Yeah. Anyway, Inkblot.
Thank you.
With my dagger in hand and a hand in my pocket, I'm going to run over to here. I think that's about 15 feet. As I run past the door, I say, Fennec, you okay? Cool. And I'm going to run in here to the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm. So that's the bedroom. Would that be there? It's the map isn't exactly 1-to-1. It has to be a combat thing. But yeah, this is the bedroom space. If that's where you were headed.
Yes, I was going to the bedroom.
Yep.
Cool. I run into the bedroom and I go to the wardrobe and I nervously fling it open.
All right. Yeah. Running in. There's a perfectly made bed, clean white sheets, large wardrobe, as said. So as you go to open the wardrobe, you open it. Immediately, there's this green kind of flash, and then you hear.
Oh no!
You see this green cloud escaping the wardrobe and heading for you. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no!
6. You take 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
The cloud immediately, it's almost like just a puff, and then immediately dissipates as soon as it came into existence. Inside, you see, kind of quickly scanning, you see clothes, you see what looks to be possibly a spell scroll of some kind, as well as a severed head of a human male with a wolf head symbol carved into its forehead. As you look at it, eyes pop open on the severed head, and it starts screaming. A second later, it starts vomiting blood at you constantly.
Can I do anything else? Can I try and stab it?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try and move out of the way of the crazy blood and jam it into the side of the head with my dagger.
Roll attack.
Good. That's a 5.
That is.
There's so much blood in here.
It's just very difficult. You're just cutting through the blood at this point, trying to find your way towards the severed head. Unfortunately, missing at this point.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. You hear the moaning growing louder outside as more and more of these zombies head for the door. You hear at this point kind of thumping and knocking against the front door. ink blot, you see actually next. Well, yeah, through the blood, you can barely make out as a kind of a ghoulish zombie-like creature appears next to the window and kind of just touches lightly the glass at this point, not really understanding if it's a wall or what it is. All right. And also another one joins it. So there are two now against this window here, just next to you.
Cool.
More noises just beyond the wall where Raya is standing, just behind there. And actually, now looking to Raya's left in the kind of bushes of whatever flowers in the moorland can produce against the window, another of these zombies kind of just stares through the night at Raya. And Raya, it is your turn.
Okay, so just to recap, we can hear the undead approaching, but I've not heard like anything to indicate they haven't come inside yet.
They are trying.
Okay. I think it's my most useless turn of all time. I assume it would be an action to say push a table up against a window or something like.
Yeah, you can try and barricade, but yeah, that would be an action.
But that would be an action. Okay. I would like to move into the middle of the room in the hopes that I'm putting myself basically 30 feet away from most points of entry in the house. And I'd like to... Sorry, I'm suddenly forgetting about holding actions. So, my Turn the Unholy is a thing I can do once a day. But if nothing comes in the next round comes on to like trigger me to do that, I assume I won't have lost that ability. Is that right?
Yeah, you use it and then you lose it.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
As
then I'd
the
like to
saying
hold.
goes.
I'd like to hold my action, and if I hear, I've got my symbol of Boulder Eye out, and if I hear any like smashes of glass or like any indication that they've come inside, I'm gonna cast or use Turn the Unholy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
All right. So, more kind of shambling happening outside. Let's see. Oh, exactly enough. At this point, Raya, you do see from this window that this window is also a hand just goes through it and cuts itself on it and pulls back, but it's there's an opening now for a zombie to go through there, if so desired.
Okay, I'll wait until they actually do. I think I'm gonna wait as late as I can.
Yeah, I mean, there's one that just from the kind of the window that was just recently crashed open. There is a zombie who's making its way through. Gets to the big table in the living room.
Oh, in which case, once it starts clambering through, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm going to hold up my symbol of Boulder Eye and shout really loudly because I need them to be able to see or hear me. So I'm shouting as loud as I possibly can to get all of the zombies within 30 feet to hear me. So stay back.
Strong.
As Boulder Eye's hymn goes.
Exactly, it's a famous saying. As I click around to try and find the ability. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And I will turn the Unholy. No!
Alright. See, or here. Yeah, it would have been these guys as well. So, I'm not sure why it only... I think it only did it because of C.
Sure.
So, let me just quickly roll with them as well. Wisdom saving throws. So that is success, 3 failures. That is 6 failures altogether. And
Yes.
2 successes, I believe. Yeah. Wait, 3. Yeah, 2 successes and 6 failures.
Okay, great.
All right. Yeah, so there's this massive light. How does it look exactly? I'm curious.
Yeah, I like that the classic like warm golden light of Baldurai that comes out of the symbol and just spreads out like a kind of shockwave, but passing through the walls of like this light, which kind of I think hits, and then just in their eye sockets, this sort of faint gold of those affected, this sort of faint golden glow as they come.
You see the energy, this radiant energy, almost cling to them, not letting them go as they try and kind of start running away from you. Anything else?
That was a held action.
Yeah,
It's not my go.
right. Sorry. All right. So in that case, this one starts dashing away. So this will be a long rush. You just hear from outside as they run suddenly. Alright, there's one gas who failed. Yep, this one, let's see. Also 30, 50, 60, 45. Alright. Turn for 1 minute until it takes damage. Man. Alright, Fennec, you're up.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to... What?
No, I'm just excited.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing exciting. It's nothing chaotic. I'm just going to try and open the drawer. Okay, so I'm just going to take my hands off the hammer and be like, fine. And then I'm going to put both hands, not touching the drawer, but close to the drawer, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast
On
the desk drawer.
an Eldritch Blast requires a creature as a target.
Can I target the foci?
How do you mean? What do you mean, the foci?
Well, there's I had a little dance around with some feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume there's a sort of, there's another version of that somewhere. So does that count as a creature?
So you're not sure what's exactly is inside the desk. You can't see it either. And I will tell you, as a meta game, it's not a creature inside the desk. So even if you could sense it somehow, you still could not target it.
Yes, fine. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm a little bit sick, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast Yes. I'm going to cast telekinesis on the desk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Around
worth
the
the wait.
room.
But I didn't even know I was going to do something crazy. Do you know what I mean?
I did.
Telekinesis on the desk.
All right. And yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Object.
And I want to open the drawer.
Yeah, you cast telekinesis and try and open it. Make a athletics check as you discover that this is a locked drawer.
it really should not be able to resist me. But let us do this.
I assume you get to use your like. It won't be your.
Yeah,
It'd
it
be
should
like
be.
plus your spell casting. It's like a
Yeah.
D20 plus your spell attack, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because I'm very strong with telekinesis.
So make a D20 and add your spellcasting modifier to it. I think makes more sense.
Oh no. I'm rolling, but this is not a real roll.
Oh my god. 68 is not enough, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry.
So I feel like anyway, that's fine. Roll and then add my spellcaster, which is +8.
Mm-hmm.
So 23.
23 is yeah, you needed a 20 to open it. It was a kind of a strange arcane lock spell, which is quite a strong spell. You open it, kind of pulling through the splinters of wood as well that partially made it their way into the drawer. Inside you see a spell scroll, as well as what looks to be like a sketch of a drawing of some kind, and a small kind of coin pouch, purse.
My heart soars because deep in my soul, I know it's going to be a symbol of the outer planes. And that's the end of my go.
All right. What does Ori wish to do?
So Ori knows that there are 5 things we need to destroy. And one of those things is in this desk drawer. And Ori knows that the thing we need to destroy in this desk drawer is...
I will cut you.
To be fair, Ori is a pseudo dragon. Okay, well, there was the. It's not the spell scroll. There's a coin pouch and there's a symbol. What's the symbol? Is it a wolf?
There was a sketch and a scroll. So, yeah, I would say that you can kind of quickly glance at it. It looks like a sketch of looks like a sketch of a severed hand. Pretty much the one that I put into the chat before. Except this sketch has a name written underneath it, which is Shemp.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess Ori, is there anything to attack in this drawer?
I mean, you can attack anything.
Is the coin pouch? What's in the coin pouch?
I mean, very quickly, it looks like probably full of either nuts and bolts or coins.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Ori is going to use their powers of perception to try and figure out if there's anything to attack.
All right. As Ori peers into the drawer, there doesn't seem to be creatures in there. There doesn't seem to be anything besides the items that I mentioned.
Anything around the room, though, to attack?
Not in a term of creature. There's Fennec, yeah. There's Fennec.
No. Well, you know what? Ori's going to fly. If that's okay.
I believe Ori's still stuck on the... No, yeah, Ori's free. Ori can fly. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to fly out this door.
All right.
I'm seeing Raya Ari is going to be like, what was I supposed to destroy again?
All right. With that, Inkblot.
What was it? What am I supposed to destroy?
There's something. There was the desk. I got necromantic energy from the desk. That's it.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you for your assistance.
You are welcome. Ingblot, is there still blood coming everywhere?
Oh yeah,
Spewing
so
out?
thank
Oh
you
my
for,
god!
Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me. So
Oh,
make a let me quickly check. You have to make a saving throw. Make a wisdom saving throw. As now you hear the severed head through the blood. You hear this scream. It seems to just cut into your head, into your mind, into the very pit of your soul. But you manage to shake it off. You have an objective to accomplish. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to kind of like step to the side out of the blood and like underhand. I'm going to risk it and I'm going to cast a. Oh, actually. Oh no, I didn't get damaged. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to point a finger and I'm going to cast the cantrip Ray of Frost.
All right, make an attack.
Aren't we in the Mournland?
Oh yeah, thank you.
No! Well, you have
always
rolled
got
good.
away.
Thank you. Roll a D100 first for me.
Who?
Inkblot.
Oh, I don't know. Right, hold on. I rolled a d4 as
yeah.
well, so -1. So 56.
56. The spell does not work. Make another D100 roll for me.
Good.
You're welcome.
That is 52.
52.
You cast Turn Undead.
Okay. 1 second.
Resummon undead.
What's the name of the pet? You just cast that.
Yeah.
Just hands severed everywhere.
So, you start feeling ill, weak. And as you kind of can look at your skin, you feel it starting to kind of drag, become a little bit slimy, as if it's just decaying on your muscles themselves. So, mechanically, you have disadvantage on charisma checks, and you have vulnerability to all damage. You have flesh rot.
Cool.
So does the severed head, however. So the severed head also seems to have started to kind of rot in the closet whilst vomiting blood and screaming.
Fun. I'm going to woozily like back up and like stumble onto the bed and then roll off the bed to the other side.
All right.
As I'm like clutching my side and like almost wanting to retch, like get out of line of sight of this head. And do I have a bonus action I can cast? No, I don't. That's my turn.
All right.
I'm just gonna go. Help!
After this, another zombie who has been turned undead starts running away from the door that it was just trying to get through. And this one isn't though. So this one will use its action to crash through the window, kind of almost just throwing its body against the window as it lands on the bed in front of you, Inkblot.
Really help!
As well as, and this zombie as well, who hasn't been turned undead, walks or crashes through the window as well, but does retain its action. So it makes an attack.
Fire!
All right, that is that's a 22 to hit.
Oh, well, 16, 20, 21. Damn it! Yeah, that hits.
So that is 2 points of bludgeoning damage, but because it is doubled, because it's vulnerable, you're vulnerable to it, so it's 4.
Okay. Oh, I erred. Hold on. Hold the phone. I only have 4 hit points left. That's not what I meant to do. -4. Okay, yep. I'm going to... Because spell casting is going so well, I'm going to use my innate spell casting ability and cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
All right, go ahead and make a D100 roll for me.
Oh, why am I rolling me in 50s?
So, roll another D100 for me.
Oh shit.
8.
Ugly, isn't it?
So, I believe you've had this one before. You already had pustules growing on your face and skin. They are now doubled, even more so. You're becoming something akin to like maybe a toad's skin almost. That's like been boiling under a very hot sun. If there could be triple disadvantage on charisma checks, that's what would happen. But so yeah.
I see my spell doesn't work then. Cool. I'm just gonna get. Does it use up the slots?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. This zombie as well is running. So
Is this blue thing the head?
What?
This thing near you, what? Is this the head or what is this?
No, this is a golem. No, a ghoul.
Oh, I see. Damn it. Okay.
Raya.
Okay, I've heard lots of commotion from this room, so I am bolting. No, sorry.
You're bolter-rying.
Yeah, straight. It's a packed room.
Mm-hmm.
But I can move through other people's space, right?
Or he's tiny.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. Right.
Can I slip in? Oh no, I probably can't. Oh, slightly too far. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'm gonna jump right there in the doorway next to the zombies. Probably have a moment of like his eyes bulging as I spot ink. Probably not looking super
decaying.
recognizable.
I probably look very similar to the ghoul right now.
Yeah, probably takes a second of the 6 to work out which one's ink.
Rude.
I'm going to attack this one.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, with the sunblade, of
Go for
course. No! Oh! 14?
14 does hit, yes.
Great. And I'm going to get an extra d8 as well to my damage because they are undead. Sunblade does that.
Yeah, 18 points of radiant damage. Good.
Oh, yeah. And again.
Yes, kill it.
I'm again imagining like a Jedi moment of darkness, and then the sword becomes flame, and there's Inkblot Savior right there.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you. Actually, I'm going to do first up Divine Smite on that as well.
All right.
If I can remember where I always forget where it is. There we go. Three more. Oh no, and an extra one because it's undead.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. Here, 8 more. And second attack.
Yeah, you're just hacking away at this.
Oh,
Yeah, 20.
here comes Thomas.
I've forgotten every time, you know. Yeah, so that should be double.
Yeah, 25 is enough to kill it. You just hack it away in 6 seconds. It keeps coming at you, and you're just kind of cutting off limbs after limbs until it's just a torso on the ground.
Oh no, it's a spell. Don't think I want to risk doing a spell actually.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, no, and that's me. Oh, sorry, I'm bleeding. Are you okay?
I'm alright. Like covered in blood.
Mhm.
Covered in blood and pustules and decaying skin.
You can cure diseases, right?
60.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, okay. So these guys are running into the darkness at this point. Yep. So basically, the only zombie still in the game is the one that's facing off Inkblot.
Okay.
And there we go. Fennec.
Okay, presented with these 3 options in front of me, I'm going to pick up the drawing of Shemp, and I'm going to rip it.
Yeah, you rip the paper in half. Anything else you wish to achieve during your turn?
Maybe the feet were too.
Hearing the noises from the other room, I'm going to run. Was ripping the sheet an action?
I'll say it's a bonus action to rip a piece of paper quickly.
Thank you. You're very kind. And I guess I'm going to be able to see
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah. And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Let's have fun together. So I roll a D100.
Yeah. 22 does succeed. The Eldritch Blast does go through.
Great.
Go ahead and roll. Attack.
I feel like I'm having a better time with this whole morning situation than...
Decaying Inkblot.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Okay.
28 definitely hits. Oof. 19
Nice.
points. Yeah, that's the first
Yeah.
first attack.
Yeah. I do another one.
Mm-hmm.
You do 3, 4?
No.
Yes!
Well, with 2 criticals in a row, how do you want to do this? I'm curious how this looks like because, I mean, yeah, this creature is completely destroyed.
So nobody sees my like futile attempt to like destroy something in the other room. Rips up the paper, nothing happens. Kicks down the door that was partially like, like Ori bursts through and yeah. And I come out, my hands are bristling, purple and sharky and misty and bleeding into the mist around me, suddenly at home in this space in a way that is actually terrifying, even though it makes you feel protected too. And my eyes are kind of maybe bleeding some of that iridescence. And I'm like, and the sharks become larger because the mist around them and it swells and just kind of completely rips through the zombie. And then I go like this because I'm Indiana Jones.
With that, you hear the footsteps of the other zombies retreating at this point. Because they've been turned undead, it lasts for a minute. So you have a little bit of time to do something if you wish to. But we're out of combat for a very brief second, I suppose, before they return.
I'm immediately shout. We have about 30 seconds until they're back, and I can't stop them.
Destroy the head! And I will take my light crossbow, rest it on the bed, and aim it at the head.
Go for it. Roll attack.
I'm going to run into the other room and get the stuff in the drawer, by the way, while that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And also my weapon.
16.
The weapon's still stuck to the desk.
I'll give it a go.
You try to pull it? Yeah, it's still stuck.
Cool.
16 to attack the head is enough. Yeah, roll damage. 6 points of piercing damage. It's still screaming, still going. Whoever is in the room, whoever is within 30 feet of it, which I guess is everybody actually, because you can hear it, make a wisdom saving throw. Those of you who can see the head, do this with disadvantage, which I should have remembered to do. So
Is it by any-
yeah. Mhm.
Is by any chance trying to either frighten or charm us?
Nope.
Cool. So I'd try.
So I make it just a normal save.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick.
Wow, these are some high rolls.
I have high wisdom save.
Raya, you take 3 points of psychic damage, and 1 second. I'll ask you to roll, I believe, a. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh.
I didn't
read it.
realise
Eclipse of
D&D was a
Fate.
percentile system.
Sorry, I
What?
picked off the.
It's just a lot of tables, man. That's what it is. 90.
We're rolling percentile dice all the time.
Oh.
So, and then, could you please roll a D1, 1D10 as well for me?
1 to 10. Oh, good.
I would like to smash the
So
desk.
really good or really bad?
So, as the scream keeps going, this is constantly happening, the scream. Fennec, you turn back to look at what's happening in the other room, or Inkblot, you kind of glance at Raya for a moment, and you see Raya is just stunned, unmoving, not doing anything, just looking at the head, just psychically somehow affected by this. So you are stunned for 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm gonna try and end the screaming and shoot again.
All right, go ahead and roll attack.
Oh, 16 again.
16 does hit.
And 4 points of piercing damage.
4, and it was 6 before.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is exactly what you needed. So with that other arrow, the screaming ceases, and the head stops vomiting blood, goes inert, basically.
I look over to Raya.
Still stunned.
I'll go over to her and sort of start shaking her and see if that sort of gets her out of the stupor. Raya, we have to get moving. We have to go downstairs.
Nothing.
Thought I might be able to keep her. Couldn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the scroll and the coin purse.
I'll grab the head and scroll.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna pick up the desk. Like, I've still got telekinesis up, I believe. Do I?
Mhm.
That's a question.
So yeah, 1 second. Inkblot goes into the cupboard. As you reach for the spell scroll, turns to dust the moment you touch it.
Cool.
Great.
Fennec, you go to the desk. I presume being careful not to touch the desk itself.
Yes.
Um,
I've got telekinesis
Oh.
on it, so my plan is to either get the stuff out and throw it against the wall so that I can get my weapon and like break it, or just bring it with me depending on how big the doorway is.
All right. So, yeah, you take all the items from the desk. The spell scroll. The purse is quite heavy.
Right.
And then you're lifting up the desk with the telekinesis, or are you trying to pull the weapon out?
Is the doorway, is it big enough that I can take the desk with me?
Yeah, it's a kind of a tight fit, but yeah, I'll say that you could do it.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the desk with me.
All right.
With
That's
the weapon. Yeah.
As I like hold the head by the hair and like coming up behind Raya, like going, what do we do about we need to go downstairs.
I scoop Raya up.
Okay.
Okay, and then holding the head, run towards the trap door.
All right.
Oh,
Have we
Do we
got
see-
all the things up here?
I don't know.
Can you detect magic?
I like look at like my pus-filled body and my flesh falling off, and I go, okay, and I'll cast Detect Magic.
All right.
Damn it!
Oh yeah, thank you. So roll another D100.
I just
It could be good this time.
did 69.
Is it good?
So 69 does not work, unfortunately.
As in the magic roll on the
The magic doesn't roll, and then now roll a D100 for the table.
97. That will be good.
You regain. Let me just quickly.
Regain is a good word.
It is. You regain pustules.
You regain undead surrounding the house.
So you actually regain 1 4th level spell slot,
Whoa!
Yes.
Wow.
and
I'll
you
take
also
that.
feel slightly more tired, even though as if that's even possible. You feel ever feel like waking up one morning and feeling like, man, I've just like, where did my life go? Like I've aged. Like crap, like more precisely you feel 4 years older.
Cool. I'm just gonna go. Yep, we've got him. And I'll deal with the consequences later. Oh no, she can't. She can't do that. She'll cast it to get Detect Magic again.
Roll a D100.
She'll start to cry a little bit.
Mhm. Roll 1D100 for me again as the spell fails.
Can I quit D&D? Ah.
Alright. Okay. One second. Alright. You cast the spell, the spell just fails, flutters, and then the world just dims. You're blind.
So I can't see, and we just need to go, and I'm going to bring my scholars in front of my face, and like almost like put it on top of my face. I'm going to see through the scholar's eyes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to head towards, like, hunched over, just like feeling like absolute shit, holding this head. Like stomp over to the door, fling it open, and just start going down into the cellar.
All right. Yeah. You, all of you, I presume, retreat into the earthen cellar. Walking down the. Yeah.
You're muted.
Oh.
Oh, just to be clear, we don't know if we got all the things?
She's just gonna go. I can't cast anything! I am old! I am blind! I am covered in pus! I am sick! I do not know!
What did you kill? What did you kill?
I killed a head and a hand!
I killed 2 feet. That's 4.
Did Ryan do anything?
Ryan, did you do any? Stunned. Can I
I'm gonna look
telepathically-
around. Can we see that the head on the wall has been destroyed?
Yeah, you can
I'm just
definitely
gonna
see a huge
point
cleave
at it.
going through it.
Wait, there was another head?
No,
Yeah,
the displacer head on the mantle thing. That thing. In the living room.
Okay, so 5 things have been destroyed. Okay, sure, fuck it, let's go.
All right.
The desk is coming through last.
Cool.
Because my plan is, if the undead come, to stick them all to this desk.
Oh, yes.
All right. So
Chaos.
I'm gonna say it wouldn't fit through the cellar hatch. I mean, you can make it work with a little bit of time to kind of like basically smash it into a shape that would fit through if you wish to take the desk through.
We'll flip the desk on top of the cellar door.
Good idea. But I will do it with my my weapon facing down. So I can grab the stem of it.
Mhm.
So it's like sticking down and the rest is like a plug and stuff.
All right.
And I'm holding it in place with telekinesis for the next, it's 10 minutes, so yeah.
So the hatch door remains open, and the desk is basically being the door now, and right, because you want the weapon to be reachable. Otherwise, you can close the door and then put the desk on top of the door.
Yeah, no, that works for me. I need to be able to see it to control it, so
Okay.
yeah. And I mean, me holding it in place with telekinesis is stronger than a cellar door.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to explode my weapon if I need to.
So
Such a good idea.
the hatch is open, and the desk is on top of it.
Yeah, like a plug.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
thick was the hatch door?
Sorry.
How thick was it, the hatch door?
I think if you like put everything into one hit with the Sun Forger, it would break it. So it's not that strong.
Okay, yeah.
It's quite a thin.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Walking down the groaning wooden stairs, you again see the table that close to the stairs. There are 2 bodies on it. There's a skeleton, as well as a fresh corpse, a very fresh corpse, as you know. In the morning, things don't seem to decay, so the woman is there, black robes, but dead. Clutching the journal that you took, and a quill in the other hand. The eastern wall of the cellar, there's a large kind of built-in shelves that are made from coffins. Inside the shelves, you see dozens of corpses, all untouched by decay. And again, you see the massive wolf head on the ceiling, painted in dried blood. You hear now, kind of faintly, almost earth-sensing it, the footsteps of undead roaming the outskirts of the cottage. What do you wish to do? You can see now Inkblot as well.
I can see now.
Yeah.
Well, that's one last thing I don't have to worry about. We need blood with a magical sword. Is the sun sword still open? It's still glowing.
That is a good question. I believe it just remains working. I would say that it's probably still on.
Okay.
I think Ella knows more. I have to read it.
The Sun Forger or the
Sun Forger, sorry.
Sunblade?
Sunblade.
The one that you have.
I think I'm not dead, right?
Yeah.
So as long as I'm conscious and I assume I'm holding it still.
Yeah.
In a very actually convenient way. So position me right, we'll be fine.
Can we like manipulate her to like slice the arm of the corpse to make some blood come out?
I'm
Yeah.
also going, while you do that, while you do that, I'm going to search the other guy, the other person there, to see if I can find a blade on them as well.
All right. Okay, 1 second.
And Ori's going to help me.
Going through I'll just say that you have a little bit of time going through the skeleton. It's rather easy to search through an empty skeleton. There's nothing else
Oh, it's an
there.
empty skeleton?
Well,
Why
yeah,
do
it's
I
Because you're chaos.
Hey, team, I'm going to pat down this skeleton. It's going to be such a laugh.
Just gonna check the skeleton's pockets.
Clavicle.
Did you just say clavicle and then like jock laugh?
It's kind of like a pocket. Okay.
1 second, I'm just making sure of something. Please continue.
I will save you some Sean.
I'm Safshan. You're welcome. Cutting the arm of the woman, trying to get some blood out, and if I can, like I'm gonna put my hand into the wound and just like flick. If there's blood in there, like just flick it at the symbol on the ceiling. I think that's what we have to do. Hold on, this is only like 2 minutes ago in real time. You okay there?
It's just Stan is like stunned and you're covered in pustules and blood and you're just like flicking. And I'm like, what was this skeleton reveal?
And spilling a droplet of my own blood from the cut made by the magical blade.
So as you cut through the hand of the woman in the black robes, there is a bright blue light that emanates from the wolf's head symbol on the cellar ceiling. You can see it kind of almost like a lighthouse shining through the floorboards. The house itself being filled by the energy that's happening from this ritual. You hear from the outside howling from the undead, howling from pain. And then you hear as around the cottage, the heads of the undeads pop and explode, kind of covering everything with just gore. You hear wailing, and then you hear, as they flee, kind of run away from the cottage, deeper and deeper into the moorland's mists. Let's take a break.
Nice.
We are now.
Barnaby, do you have eyes on? Are you watching? Are you doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
I don't care.
I can.
Just wondering.
Oh, I mean, you could have told me this when we're on break, and then I could have got my
didn't
iPad
know
and set
about
it all
it.
up. Like, you should tell me these things. Don't use
didn't
my
know.
real name.
Until is that an actual
No.
thing you do?
No.
Oh yeah, let's not. Let's have code names.
Okay. What's your code name?
Seagull. Raven.
Seagull?
We're all gonna be
Seagull Raven.
Seagull Raven.
Seagull
We,
Raven.
we can be Seagull 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, who's one? Who's two?
Great code name, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will be 1.
Mhm.
Oh, so you think highly of yourself?
If I thought highly of myself, I would be 4 because.
Are we
4
going
is...
in the ranking of least likable?
Yeah.
No, because if so, you would be number 1.
No.
Mama Tails. No, I'm just kidding. You would be number 2. I'm number 1. You're number 2. In terms of least likable.
Please don't encourage it.
No.
Please don't. It's not how we want.
Okay. And
I'm going to
3
adopt.
and
No,
4.
I'm adopting Seagull Raven.
You're adopting as in you're adopting me, or you're adopting the names?
No. You killed off Seagull Raven. You're Seagull 1. I am now Seagull Raven.
The fact that the numbers started as code names so that we'd hide our real names and then came into a ranking system where you went through all our real names and how likable we were is amazing and on the internet now forever. So that's brilliant. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Usually when I do stupid things, I'm like aware of it. I didn't even clock.
Oh.
Shut up, number 4.
What? Wait, no, you've changed it now. Are you telling yourself to? Oh, you're telling number 4.
I'm
Wait,
telling
so have
Ellen.
we dropped Seagull?
So what seagull am I?
So, you find yourselves in a damp, dark cellar that's reeking of blood and death. You can still hear the kind of steady trickle of blood that's coming out of the hand that's been severed. The bluish light has diminished. You feel safe for now, even though you're still in the moorland, but safe. There is a stunned Raya that's still just staring into the abyss. What would you like to do?
Well, we better have a long rest.
I was thinking more we have to deal with Raya first.
Oh. What's wrong with Raya? Raya, what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with Raya? You carried her in here!
Yeah, but I didn't know why. Like, maybe maybe she's just like tired or something. Raya, can you hear my voice? Raya.
Stunned.
Okay. I'm going to get out my medical kit.
Mm-hmm.
Just knock it about on Raya, see if it does anything.
Make a medicine check.
Cool. I like that I'm play acting doctor at the moment.
Ingbot's just watching. Just thinking about magic she could cast but doesn't want to.
14, it's not the worst roll ever.
With a 14, there doesn't seem to be physically anything wrong with her, except that she's not responding, which points to a magical ailment.
This is a magical ailment.
Good. We are so good with dealing with those at the moment.
Do you have dispel magic? Are you able to get rid of stuff
No,
like that?
I no. No.
If I cast counter spell, is it too late?
Mechanically, yes.
I'm just kidding.
Mechanically, yes. I'm going to. Oh, I don't know how meta this is. I'm just gonna slap her quite hard.
What? I'm gonna grab your arm as you do that.
What?
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Well,
What are you doing?
oh, you popped like 5 boils on my hand.
Well, don't try to hit people.
Well, she can't move. I thought maybe we could like jolt her out of it.
I'll do a little shake, a very small shake, not too much of a shake.
I've only tried to shake her.
You've already. I wasn't there.
Yes, well,
I
well-
know that.
But you don't even know what's wrong with her, apparently.
Well, neither do you.
It's magical!
I would say this is a perfect time for the 10 minutes to be up, and Raya, you come out of your stunned
Hand up.
condition to see Ingrid ready to strike.
Ingrid and both trying to pitch.
Oh, I healed her.
No, you didn't!
I think I did. Yeah, I was.
How,
the one
with
who-
what?
With the medical kit.
What's happened? Are they?
You were just holding the medical kit.
I popped it on her. Raya, we saved the day. I saved you. So yeah, how you doing? Not that I need to know because I saved you, but how are you?
Fennec, why don't you go get your hammer?
I was having a conversation.
You,
Don't make me pop more of your boils. More like
Please do not touch my boils.
Ink boil. Past your blood.
how long have I been out? Because I feel like you two might have like fallen in love, gotten married, and had a messy divorce in the time.
Oh!
It's strange.
Oh!
And
Can I stab her now?
Yes!
Are you okay?
I mean, it was a good burn. Let's go back. I'm okay.
I think it's quite correct to say that I am not okay. I'm covered in boils. My flesh is falling off. I have had 4 birthdays, none of which has been celebrated. I was blind. And none of my fucking spells are working. And Fennec finds it amusing.
None of my birthdays have been celebrated. I will help you as well. And I get out the medical kit. And I
Okay, can I help with that?
Yes,
You
you
can
can. Yes,
see.
you absolutely can. And I'll like
Okay.
turn my back on Fennec.
I'll lead.
Sure.
You wax.
All right, make a medicine
even-
check, either one each of
No,
you once, or
I
okay.
do not let Fennec touch me.
All right,
Fine.
Roll a one now.
You roll for both.
just the straight roll from Raya then.
19.
So, you know that it's called flesh rot, this particular disease, but that part of the diseases, the ailments that are attacking Inkblood, flesh rot seems to be starting to end. It seems like the disease is kind of following its course. So the disadvantage or the vulnerability to all damage seems to be starting to weaken, starting to go away. The pustules, unfortunately, seem to be there to stay for a longer time. Probably a couple of days of healing for those to get the skin back to normal.
Do I have a sense of if that's a disease as well, or if it's more of a magical?
I would say it's a so-called natural disease that could be healed. That's been brought up by magic.
Perfect. In that case, I'd like to pick very carefully. Ink, is it okay if I touch you briefly?
I'm going to look at Finnick and go, yes.
Okay. I'll gently try and find the loop.
Sorry,
I'll
do
take
you
a
have
sip
your
back.
hammer? Do you want to grab that?
I'm just gonna get my shape water ready just in case. I don't want to be in the splash zone, you know.
Okay.
I'm going to shape water the phlegm inside your boils.
We
if
all
they
understood, and I hope when you cast it, it doesn't work and you get covered in boils.
Okay, unlike other people here. Anyway, who looks stupid now? I'm gonna go get my
Okay.
hammer.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Wait, no. One, is this going to use any sort of magic?
No. It's my the older eyes. Some of it seems to be okay.
No.
I think.
Do not use it. If you're doing what I think you're doing, you need to save it in case we are injured. We only have a limited amount of wine, and if we were to be attacked in the night, we may need your healing abilities. It seems stupid to waste it on such a superficial thing.
Yeah, leave the boils.
Shut up!
Are you sure it's I mean, it looks really uncomfortable.
Look,
and
if we make
sleep, I'll have it all back again. So I feel okay in terms of it's not like I won't have anything left.
She'll look down at her shoulder and her arm. She'll just put a hand out towards you.
Okay. I'll put my palm so it's up against her palm. I don't know why. Actually, there might
You
not
don't
be
get boils
there.
on the bottom of the palm, so you don't have to touch any.
So I'll spend 5 points from my lay on hands pool and cure that disease.
All right, yeah, that goes through without a hitch. You gain 5 hit points, I believe, or however many it was.
I don't think you gain those hit
Okay.
points. I think I just spend them to cure a disease.
Oh, I died.
And I killed you.
So yeah, you just see the golden light cover Inkblood for a moment, and as it recedes, the skin is clear again.
It's like a wave of warmth through your body.
I'm going to turn to Finnick. No, I'm going to turn back to... Sorry, no, before that, I'm going to look at... Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anytime. You look great.
Yeah, anytime. You seem to get them a lot.
Finnick,
Yes.
I believe I have been taking out some of my frustrations on you.
I accept your apology, and I was aware of what was happening. I'm really pleased that you're a big enough tiefling to realize what you were doing.
Okay.
Who is going to help me with my hammer?
I'm sorry, I am busy, and I'm going to walk over to the other side of the room and look at stuff.
That's totally okay. I was actually really looking for Stan's help.
Yeah. Stan just stands in between the two of them and does a bit of a like. Yeah. Sure. Oh, this looks like a. So, can you just pull it out of the desk?
Can you do it?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like stuck. Don't touch the desk. It's like stuck.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab the hammer and try and just pull it out.
All right, make an athletics check.
Nice.
22. Yeah. Fairly. It does seem to willfully try to be against gravity, trying to stick to the desk, but with a little bit of effort, you pull the hammer free.
Oh. Oh, that you wedged that in there a lot.
I think it's a magic desk.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you for that. Thanks for getting that back for me. Thanks. I'll just sheet this again.
That's okay.
Stan? Oh, sorry. You were saying something.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Ink and I are fighting, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously missed some time. It's really strange energy. What happened?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no ill feeling. I just picked up on a vibe and decided to respond to it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. This vibe is like, it suggests I think hurts, and upset about all the magic stuff, or
Could be that. Having not spent any time thinking about it.
or yeah.
Stop reacting as Ink in the corner. I'm not here for this.
I can hear you. This is one room. You are 15 feet from me, and you are not even whispering.
You know,
Okay,
it's a fair
that's
point.
fair. That's very fair.
And you accepted my apology before I even gave it.
I'm really sorry. Ink, let's clear the air.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm really sorry that I did not know what was going on and decided it would be fun, quote unquote, to lean in to a particular dynamic. I did think it started off as banter, and then it obviously has gone too far, and I'm really sorry that you were in pain with your pustules. I assume it was some kind of coping mechanism, but it really wasn't. It wasn't the time or the
You
place.
assumed the pustules were a coping mechanism?
No, as in the kind of jokes around the pustules were kind of not a choking mechanism, a coping mechanism.
I did have a few on my throat.
Well, yes, and that's really painful and hard. And there's a lot of like horrendous stuff here, and you know, humor is one of my. I don't know if you've noticed, but is one of my coping mechanisms. Yes. And now I feel like kind of giddy and like kind of nervous, and like there's like a rush, but it hasn't cured what I'm actually feeling, and I'm filled with regret. Please accept this, my apology.
I accept your apology. I am sorry also. I did let out my frustration, and I do understand that in this light of this situation, perhaps humor is a good way to deal with the horrificness of what has just transpired.
Whatever's useful and keeps us on the same page, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
should we hug now that you're not covered in boils?
Yes. Yeah. Should just walk over and just put her arms out.
I'll give you a big hug, and
there's still like one pustule which hasn't gone yet, and you just pop it, and it gets all over your hands.
Oh no! Okay, well,
What was
fine.
that?
I just shake it off. I try and shape water it away. Does it work? I just need to know.
I mean, the parts of it that was water does work. The more viscous material seems to be even more sticky now.
So the white blood cells are just on my hand. Great. Okay. And just to remark, as you're in my embrace, that you notice my rippling muscles and it, you know, and there's a hint of my 6-pack in the hug as well, just to make the experience most real for you.
Are you tensing?
Oh,
Are you
no,
finding this awkward?
No, this is just the way my body is held naturally.
Just relax.
I'm relaxed. This is me. Here, I'll tense for you. I tense. Everything gets much like
I
hotter.
fly across the room.
I'm like, you see the difference, right? I was relaxed before.
I see.
Anyway.
Yes.
I'm going to let you go now.
Well, this was an interesting discovery.
By this point, Stan has just sort of backed off and tried to leave the room, realised that she can't. It's just
Get stuck to the desk.
pretending to be really interested in this skeleton. Like, oh yes.
Have you checked the clavicle pocket?
Good joking. Good joke. Up high.
Yes. Digital.
So as you high five in the room that, shelves dozens of fresh corpses and a skeleton and another corpse the hand has been cut through and is dripping blood. What else do you wish to do?
Well, we didn't get a good proper look of this room before. Perhaps see if there's anything of use. There was I was very excited after being covered by blood from the severed head upstairs. There was a spell scroll, but it disintegrated in my hand. Did anyone else find anything?
I did.
Oh,
I
yes.
found. Oh yes, thanks. I found a spell scroll and a coin pouch, and I'm gonna hand you the spell scroll.
I
Resident
will take
Make.
it very lightly.
Yes. And I'm gonna open the coin pouch and hold it out to see what's in there.
All right. 1 second. So in the coin pouch, there seems to be 100 Galifar.
Ooh.
In kind of different denominations, I think is the way you say it. But adding up to that, the spell scroll. Let me find it. Wow, I've got my feet on my desk. I'm so comfortable. That's amazing. Just realized.
Was that are you not usually allowed to?
Yeah.
Cool.
The spell scroll is for false life.
Oh. I feel like I can. What is false?
I think it. I think Barnaby knows. Can I roll to see if Inkblot knows? Or
I would say it's a
Inkblot
first level
know?
spell, so Inkblot would know.
Yeah.
From memory, it puts a person into a. Actually, no. Let me double check. You It lets you bolster yourself for a short amount of time, and so it gets a hint that you gain temporary hit points.
You're always getting hit. This is a good spell for you.
Yes. Perhaps with some time I can copy it into my spell book.
Good idea. Good idea.
What's the coins?
I think it's just money.
Okay.
I mean, does it just look like money?
It does look like money.
Okay.
Just money?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's maybe have a look around in here, see if there's anything before. I assume we're going to sleep here.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I will spend some
Okay.
time searching the room.
Mm-hmm. The only thing of interest in the room takes some time to go through everything, but the bodies themselves, there's enough. There's all of them still seemingly have their remains. So again, you pick up going through all the bodies. You find 50 Galifar. Oh, sorry, no, 150 Galifar from the bodies themselves.
There's some money, but Is that all the bodies that are on the walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
And going through everything else, nothing
Okay.
particularly interesting in the cellar.
Should we I have a question. This food that never ages and stuff, and the people that never disintegrate, if we eat the food, what happens, do you think?
I was hoping to have a look at some of it, but so if the things that are
Because I'm
organic
hungry.
well, organic matter doesn't seem to be
Decaying.
But there are still skeletons and the undead, so perhaps anything that is already dead is brought to life, or
Ooh.
because and when we look at the body of the woman, is she, like she's bleeding, like there was blood in her?
Yeah, it's still kind of dripping blood. It's fresh. Like the body is fresh. Warm, even.
Ooh, gross.
I did a medicine check. Could I try and figure out like how she died?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me help you.
All right.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Oh, I hope you roll better than me.
Oh no, I'm helping you.
Oh, you're helping me.
Wait,
I will-
are you good at medicine?
I rolled a 7.
Give it another roll.
Okay. I got a 6.
Yeah, you're both of you are more at home with arcane matters. So trying to understand a biological creature, trying to understand how they died. She seems fine. There's nothing particularly wrong that you can find.
Well, other than being dead, there's no runes on her, no magical symbols that I can see.
I think really my expert opinion is that she should be alive.
Oh, do you think she died in the Moonland? Like she was alive before the Moonland happened? Or she... Oh, as in now we've killed her.
Fennec's internal monologue. I don't want to seem stupid, and this is a rare opportunity of being taken seriously as a medical practitioner. Where can I go safely here? Yes.
Agreement.
Good.
So the Moonland was preserving her as almost in like a time bubble.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if the Moonland was to vanish, theoretically, she would wake up dead or dying because we have... maybe we should bandage this woman up.
Okay, but also, wasn't she a necromancer?
This is true. But not all necromancers are bad people. According to her letter, she was just trying to bring her family back.
Oh.
To see her family.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we should probably bandage her, actually, yeah.
I mean...
I would say that because you do have access to the journal, you can kind of get a sense of what she's been doing. A lot of this has been, has faded out over time. But the gist of it is that this woman named Kurla, her winch, is a Karnathi human necromancer. And she built this cottage during the last war. And from here, she secretly created undead to seek out and spy on Sire troops. She would activate the magical beacon to call them home after the mission had been done. When she wanted a report. Looking at the dates, it seems that she died on the day of the morning. But did not, as in like the last written
Entry.
but the beacon was just kept going, kept calling the undead to this cottage.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't bandage her up.
Maybe we save the bandages because I think we'll need them.
Ooh, it's a bit unsettling, isn't it? Deciding this woman's fate. But the Morlon's been here for years. Who knows if it will ever go?
I mean, the plan is to get rid of it, right?
Is it?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I think that would be best.
Well, what if the mists are keeping everything within it? What if the mist is actually a prison, keeping the horrors of whatever Saya was doing from the rest of the world?
Then we'll, as we learn more about the mists, on our quest to dispel them, we'll be able to know that and make that call.
Okay.
But this place is so full of horrors. If there's a way to return the land to what it was, or a new, rejuvenated place, and to learn more about what happened here, I'm being optimistic. But hey, you know, I have to do that once a month. And if the morning is uncovered, we call them months here? And if the morning is uncovered, maybe then we can study why these things came to pass and learn from our mistakes. Or the mistakes of others.
Yes. I can get on board with that.
Okay, well, everyone get out your to-do list.
All right.
Clear the morning.
Clear the morning.
You know what? Solve the morning. I feel like
That's a nicer yes, because that gives us options. Solve the morning.
Yeah, to-do list is feeling all very tangible and achievable at the moment. So,
Oh, totally. Well,
I don't even know what a to-do list is.
I write mine in my book.
Okay, great.
It's in the journal tab, and then at the end of the screen, like at the bottom right.
Oh.
Player's handbook.
I will touch my gem of seeing.
Okay.
And see if there is anything hidden or invisible or any illusions down here.
Yeah, looking around, you can still see the remnants of this kind of pillar of magic from this ritual that is still kind of seemingly still like activated and still going. But beyond that, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's hoping we don't get attacked during the night.
do we want to take watches?
Yeah, it's probably wise.
Okay. I can go first if you want.
Okay. I feel a little bit overwhelmed and quite underprepared and quite useless to you both.
Because of the magic thing. But you know, I think it's about the attitude you come in with.
Okay.
Because I'm not having any problems.
I
And
know
think
it.
Yeah, I think you're anticipating failure.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's horrible. So I think you just need to and just like actualize. Do you know what I mean? The world's going to form around you. Just as long as you visualize yourself doing the spells will get done. Because I'm not even thinking about it. You know, I'm not even worrying. So if you could
I have been worrying about it so much.
Yeah. Just if you could just not worry, just cut that out. Just
Okay.
like put it in a box somewhere.
Like imagine, yes, lock that sort of fear away, and imagine the spells happening. Visualize, see it. Yes. Okay. I can do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's all it's going to take. I can feel that for you.
Okay.
Do this is always a weird thing to suggest socially. How would you two like to pray?
Oh.
No, you're talking about, hope and visualization, and I tend to find that, praying to Balderai and thinking about all the things I'm grateful for, and I tend to find that really helps me. But we don't have to.
No. We want to do that, don't we, Inkblot?
Yes. Let's. Yes.
Okay.
No reason not to.
Let's clear the space. More room for Balderai. Push the bodies and skeletons out of the way.
I mean, she'll make do, Okay, everyone sit down in a circle together.
Okay.
And why don't we hold hands? I don't think I usually hold hands, but it might just be nice to,
All right.
living people. Okay. I'll close our eyes.
Have pustules as well. Ink.
What? No.
Nothing. Sorry. What were you saying, Stan?
We'll close our eyes.
Close our eyes.
Yeah.
Forgot how to do that.
Turn off my camera.
And why don't we start by we'll just go around and just each say, a bit about how you're feeling, like right now, in this moment. I can go first if you want.
By example.
Okay. I feel stressed, very, very stressed. Anxious, I mean, that's another word for stressed. I feel really scared of this whole place, and not just this immediate place, but everything that's going on. And I feel tiny, and like there's this weight, like there's so many people relying on us. The whole world's kind of relying on us, and we need to solve everything immediately, but we can't. And there's immediate problems and there's bigger problems, and there's just so much history behind it all that I just don't understand at all. And my whole body aches, and I feel a little bit dizzy and disorientated, and a little bit hungry as well. But I can wait till breakfast. And it's nice to, be holding your hands and know that you're here too. That's how I'm feeling right now. Ink.
Well, everything you said now, okay. Hey, this makes us feel better, yes?
Well, this is step one,
Okay. Well, same as you. I feel like I'm useless. Everything I've learned up to this point in my life is null and void, and I fear I might die here. And I'm very tired.
Nick?
I feel everything that has been said in a way that's put words to just the anxious, tied up of so many things, and I feel off kilter and overwhelmed. And I feel like this place is the synthesis, the distillation of so many things in our life. We're constantly on the run. We're constantly adapting. We're constantly covered in viscera and not dealing with things and on the back foot and scraping through. And so something about this place feels really right in a way that has surprised me. And there's a part of me that I'm feeling where we talk about like positive goal setting, we talk about clearing the morning, and we talk about intellectual ideas, but I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling hope. I'm not feeling possibility. And when I think about this place and surviving the horror here and moving through, I think about how little time that leaves us to save Bebet and to save our other friends, to save Ash, to go out into the world and help those that need helping. And it just reminds me again and again how the horror stops you from tending the goodness in your own garden. And I don't know how to save the world if I don't have that. If I don't have that place of safety. Because I don't know who I'm doing it for. Because if I feel a sort of relief at the idea that at least if we die here, we die here together, it's probably not good, is it?
Okay. Good. And what we do now is we're going to go round and we're going to name something we enjoyed today. Something, good. Any good thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to start. I really enjoyed the look on Aaron's face as I knocked him unconscious. I really, really enjoyed that today. Ink.
My words, that was today. Oh wow. I enjoyed being an owl.
Ah.
That was nice. Not having to feel the burden of everything that I know and everything that is going on and just flying. And that's all I had to think about, and all I had to worry about was to fly. That was nice. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm sorry, I'm only going to say one.
No.
Oh, I'm going to say two as well.
Okay,
Go.
well, I did enjoy our banter, Fennec.
Me too. I really did. That was fun. Yeah. I think I really enjoyed all of us flying away into the air, and that sense that, oh, the morning hasn't killed us. Oh, we're still going. Because, it's been this big looming space, and I never thought we were going to do well in it, but I didn't know what it was going to feel or look like. And I really liked Inkblot's, well, we wouldn't call it a joke, we'd call it a breakdown, but about about birthdays and not even celebrating all the birthdays. That was, I know it came from a true place, but it was.
I'm incredibly serious. Once we get back to Shan, I do expect full birthdays.
Great, and we can do that, can't we?
Yes.
Oh, we would love to do that.
Good.
We'll get those same, actors who did Stan's funeral.
Yeah, we could have a big line.
Yeah.
That was good.
Seriously.
Remember when the cultists showed up? That was fun.
Friendship.
Friendship. What? And what's next?
Yeah, what's that?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly making this up as I go along, but I think
It's
that's
okay.
fine.
It's our bro
think-
house.
You know,
What? Okay.
But I think what might be good is maybe, I don't know, either one of those moments or a moment long from the past, even, you know, finding, and we might need to sit here for a while, I don't know, just really trying to think about a time when you felt, I don't know, joy or hope or comfort or safety or warmth. And I tend to just try and really, you know, picture that moment as much as I can and remember how it smelt and sounded and tasted and felt, and try and sit there until, it's hard to describe, but until you just feel bolder, I suppose, or if it's not, just feel that feeling that you felt then, like warmth, you know. I've got my eyes shut, but I assume you're doing it, so. And so I will try and think, pray.
Stan,
Yes.
what if your memory brings sadness also?
I think that's okay. It's not necessarily, you know, can I ask? You don't have to tell me.
Well, all of the happy memories would tell all the memories that I want to remember as being so joyful are all twisted and a bit tainted at the moment. And I want to have them as good memories, but it's hard to have them not colored in a different way now, because I want to remember them one way, but logically and with what I know now, I know that those weren't true feelings, but I want them to be.
It's difficult. I think.
So I will just change it.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't try and force yourself to feel anything you're not. You know, when I don't know what I'm talking about really, but if those are the feelings that come up when you think of those memories, it's okay to be conflicted and confused, I think. And And there's so much we don't know, you know? It's not as straightforward as it not being real. It was real to you in that moment. Whatever you feel isn't wrong, I guess. And it's okay if you don't get that, you know, rosy, warm feeling. It's complicated.
Why did you feel safe with Dell?
Because she showed me what life could be, what knowledge is, and what magic is, and it was a wonderful place growing up in the university and seeing and learning. Even if I was on my own or only with Dell, I felt like I belonged. She made me feel like I belonged, like I was part of it. But I know that's not true. I know why she wanted me there and why she was so upset and angry when I wanted to leave.
All the things you described about magic and knowledge, they're all still a part of you. They all still create your sense of belonging in the world. I mean, not so much in the morning. And I can see why that would be at the forefront of your mind at the moment. But those are still real things, and they're still ongoing, even if they do come from a complex place.
I have another memory. Leaving the university, meeting some strange people in a foyer, desperate to find a woman called Alice. I think it was Alice or...
I have no chance of remembering.
Did we ever find her?
No.
We
No.
promised. Yeah, no. We've got to add that to the list, you know?
Weren't you needed to tell her that her uncle
Someone died.
passed away?
I think we were going to give her money, weren't we?
We told someone.
Yeah.
But you, despite not knowing who I was or what I was doing, you helped me get my wand and get my things before I was kicked out for good. Strangers. And then we broke back in and destroyed that bastard's office. This stupid eyeball thing.
That was fun.
Yeah. He was so pompous sitting behind that desk all the time. I'm glad I broke it to shreds. And who puts a puzzle in a desk?
So I'm going, yeah. Puzzle on a desk.
Just use a key like a normal person. You know, and there's spells, there's arcane locks. They're so much better than a puzzle. Anyway.
You're the magic master.
Not at the moment. I'm the pus monster.
It's my turn to share.
Please.
My safe space. While it took me a long time, and I wandered into the fantasy of brush for a while, and was like, "Wait a second, none of this ever happened." And then I was like, just making some jokes. But yeah, it was when you and I, Stan, when we were lying in bed together, looking at the ceiling,
It's happened twice. Yeah.
That was good. Well, that's more complicated than good, but
Good amongst the complex.
it's really all we can hope for, isn't it?
It's the refrain.
Oh, yeah, and I think that's kind of, I don't know, praying's a bit weird, isn't it? But I feel like that's, got a little sprinkling of Balderai here.
Do we do something now? Is there like a
Well,
final thing?
Dan, and you don't have to, but do you have a safe space you want to talk about?
I
To
mean,
share?
I have loads. A lot. So you like, big catalogue, so which one do you choose and things. So, copy in and out things. You should probably go to sleep.
Can I insight check Stan?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, get her. I need to wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I think she's probably a bit embarrassed, so she's probably a little bit flushed. It's just not really. It's not like it's like a sore spot. I don't. Yeah, but it's probably a little bit like a little bit blushing.
Okay. Inkblot's going to read that into that the way that Inkblot thinks, and will some safe places you need to keep private. I understand.
It's I feel really worried about him, so it's nice to, I don't know, escape for a second.
We could try, if you wanted to visit.
I mean, last time it didn't get through or anything. It was, I don't think.
Okay.
But thank you. And also, magic.
Well, I would take the risk.
Thank you.
Shall we rest? Is there anything? Oh, how do we finish this?
I mean, I guess whatever feels right. Do we want to go team? Or Balderai.
Go team.
I like Balderai though. Go Balderai. Go team Balderai.
Team Balderai.
Okay, are we like
To put our hands in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Team.
Oh, Balderai. I think my timing was off.
That's okay. Balderai's forgiving. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. So I won't hold it against you for too long.
Oh!
It was a joke, but it was not. It was just, I was trying.
I like jokes. Yeah. Cool.
Off to sleep, you two.
Yeah. Well, all of us. And you know what we get to look at? This wonderful blood-specked Inkblot's blood drips onto my nose during
Still covered itching to cast prestidigitation, but knowing that she can't.
All right, you settle for a long rest. Are you taking any precautions in terms of resting in the Mournland?
Well, I suppose we've got the magnetized desk. Maybe move, like, is it possible to move any of the two tables? Is it possible to move those up to help block the stairway?
Yeah, you can definitely put more furniture up there, trying to kind of shimmy it and kind of...
Yeah, like set one on top of the other, jam it in.
The desk itself seems fairly well put against this opening in the ceiling as it is.
Yeah.
And the undead at least are definitely kept at bay by the ritual, so you feel pretty secure.
I think what I will suggest is like putting the two tables down here in front of the stairs to make it like if anything did come through, they would have to be like climbing over tables to get to us.
Right. Yeah, you can achieve this easily enough.
Do the two of you fancy some nighttime wine before you sleep?
Why?
Well, we should really save that wine, the good berry wine, for when we really need it. It's not.
I don't know. I just maybe have a real hard think about that. Because I just, after having had my one glass after I went unconscious, I just feel like I'm going to sleep really well. And I feel like it might help the two of you sleep really well.
Wait, are you trying to tell me something which I had forgotten?
I'm like, Stan's not very clever.
I will point out two things. I believe you uncorked one bottle already,
Yes, we
correct?
have.
And used it. So that will lose its ability anyway in 24 hours in terms of if you don't use it. And the other thing is resting in the Mournland, you won't, if you do this without any, with the ground being hollowed, basically, or having consumed goodberry wine, you won't recover hit points or hit dice.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, does Hallowed do that as well? Is it just all?
Yeah, consecrated, basically.
Oh. Oh, I could also consecrate the ground if you want to save the wine. Although I guess it's open. And it does taste really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 5. Each
So I
has
believe-
5 glasses, so we've used 1 glass of the 5.
Yeah.
Also, why were you doing it like there was someone listening? Why are you encouraging us to drink like there was someone listening?
Maybe under Boulder Eye, it's bad to drink heavily.
I don't know.
On a meta level, it's just Ella being like, I don't know the logic of it in character. How I'm going to be like, cover your hit points.
Right.
Prepare me to speak outside of character. So.
Right.
Well, a single creature can only cannot benefit from more than 1 glass of good berry wine in a 24-hour period. So it'll just be the two of us having a wine.
Oh no. Are you hurt, Stan?
A tiny bit. But
Okay.
I had the wine quite recently. Well, not, a few hours ago.
Yeah.
So.
You're safe in terms of long rest.
And then pour a glass for Fennec.
Thank you.
You get your 20 hit points back. And then also, so if it's been 24 hours, if we have another glass tomorrow before it goes sour, is that gonna help?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we make sure we drink good berry wine tomorrow morning, or before this goes off, like just before it goes off, make sure there's probably about 2 glasses left. So, and hopefully maybe we won't take any injury tomorrow. So maybe not all of us will need it. I'll try and stay far away from everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at full health basically.
I am now.
I mean, I need my reserves back. Sure.
Yes, I I agree.
But yeah, I think we'll be
Well,
okay. All right.
all right. Raya taking first watch.
So you settle in for the long rest. Raya taking the first watch, and all of you kind of keeping an eye out for anything. The rest goes easily enough for now. Fennec, you dream
Of course I do.
again of the same grey mists you've been in for the past couple of hours. A constant kind of almost an aggressive kind of attack as you fly through the mists themselves. And you feel a presence in there somewhere. And again, a voice in your head. This kind of a mixture of many, almost sounding robotic at times, almost sounding like song-like at times. And you hear, "Your despair in my heart, bright red. Your words in my ears, bright red. Two souls dancing, trapped, trapped, trapped." And that's where we're going to end today's session.